What is up, legends? It's your boy Scion. We're back, and what I want to do is I want to have a little personal talk. I used to do this with you guys a while ago, but I want to do it kind of and we're gonna do it with this music because I think it's very chill music to actually do this with. All right, so here's the thing. We used to do Sunday conversation, and I would always pick a topic and talk to you guys kind of personal off the script and kind of keep it real with you. And what I want to do with you today is talk to you about Gacha and what I feel is good mentality to spend in playing Gacha. Now, me as a content creator, I've been doing Gacha games or playing Gacha games for 12 years now. I've been in content creation for Gacha games almost 10 years next month. So I think if anybody out there, if not me specifically, I have the most experience in it as a content creator, and just life-wise, just to give you guys a little bit of a just a life story or a life lesson in this type of stuff. Now, from the very start, when there was two games that was there, it was Pocky Ninja, Spirit Ninja, which was pretty much a Naruto clone too. But those kind of like started all of this, and I always tell people that all the time because people always want to know where exactly Gacha gaming really started from, and it was those games. Those were the first two popular games, and it was Pocky Pirates. Then it was Sword Art Online 2, not one, Sword Art Online 2. Naruto Online was browser before it became majority mobile, and so on and so forth. But those were like the granddaddies. Bleach was really hot back in the day, and it was crazy because I remember people complaining that characters used to cost $15. I don't know if you guys remember, but remember Orihime? Like in Bleach Online, when I remember when Orihime came out, she was it was the Hectamundo Orihime, and people was freaking out. And then like the special version of Ichigo came out, and he was like a $25 pack, and it was slowly going higher and higher to the point of where characters got to be $100, and then characters got to be $300, and everybody was like losing their crap. Not to mention that you still had the monthly going on. I'm talking about Bleach Online. We're not even talking about Naruto. Kind of did the same stuff, but a little bit different. But the reason why I'm telling you guys this story is, as I watched Gacha gaming history, like, progress and move on from browser more towards mobile, and what made Gacha games kind of blow up is like the fall of MMORPG and MMO kind of just died at a point where it was just like Warcraft, and there was nothing else until Final Fantasy 14 came along and kind of like took over for that mantle now, and is kind of like doing this thing. In between all of that, we had ESO, and we had Guild Wars 2, and we had DC Universe, we had STWTOR, Star Wars, we had Star Trek Online. We have, like, I know I'm throwing a whole bunch of games out there at you, but this is kind of like how long I've been around doing this. Playing all these games too. And what I want to kind of like imprint into your brain right now is what I learned like 5 or 6 years ago. Even matter of fact, back when with Warframe, those of you who play Warframe, what I learned is that companies, they have good people in them, but a company isn't a person, and that's the problem. And that's why I'm gonna kind of like tell you a certain thing that's very important today, very important for you to understand, and it is to not take Gacha gaming seriously. Now, I want you to think about that. Think about what I'm saying. Because what ends up happening nowadays is that people complain, people get mad. For instance, Genshin. The whole Genshin thing, like with them not really giving rewards out and stuff like that. What people don't know, and I've said this before, is that Miho historically is that stingy. They've been like that in all the rest of their games. It's just that Genshin is the first mainline hit that they had, where it's a whole bunch of people looking at them right now, but they've been that way with Honkai. They've been that way with Gacha, which is pretty much was the first Honkai. They've been that way with Themis. They've been that way with everything that they have put out over the course of time, and that's why it didn't shock me. And I just looked and just said, well, I got my character, so I'm just gonna play and do what I'm gonna do, and hopefully they'll you know, do the right thing and not screw everybody over. With that said, you saw that outcry. People was like wilding out. You had some crazy person over there in China go to their building and like death threat them and stuff like that. That's going too far. You have people bullying voice actors like they have any type of say over what's going on with the game. They don't have any say. They just come in and they go in the booth and do their lines and they're out. They don't program anything. They don't have anything to do with what goes on in Gacha. Even when they do those little live streams and stuff like that, they are probably, majority of them are not even actually even in the office to do that. They probably do that remote. So like, it's crazy that people take that too serious and take that to the heart, that Gacha gaming is almost like a cult now. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even go as strong as say that it is a cult. I think the Genshin community is very cult-like, which is why I don't do a lot of videos in that game. Like I'm probably gonna have footage and stuff like that for this particular video, because I just like, you know, I like playing Genshin. I don't like the way that the community acts, and part of the problem with that is that the content creators act like that too, and that's why I kind of don't want to be bothered and don't want to be involved in all of that, because the content creators act like cult leaders, and they ain't gonna like that I said that, but they do. They swing that act when it comes to that, and then when something bad happens, like, well, I didn't say to bully voice actors, but you sure enough didn't. Not until it happened. You sure enough did all these videos like Genshin drama and all this type of stuff. Like, it's your fault. You literally are pushing that, because that's what social media does. Social media moves with whatever wave pushes the wave, and content creators push the wave. So, which is why I'm talking to everybody like that, including the content creators. Don't take this stuff that serious. Like, have some type of morals, have some type of a way, like, you know what, I'm going to do the right thing about this. If I see people are acting toxic, if I see the community is toxic, let me be the one content creator to kind of stop that. Let me be the one to say, hey, look, you know, we're gonna do right right now. We're not going to be the toxic part of the community. We're going to try to encourage everybody else, because you know what happens when you do that? You actually leave the toxic people nowhere to go, where they all start to fester together, and you start to see all of it. You start to see where all the toxicity is. You start to see who's the really bad creators, who's causing all that, and then you can filter it out. But when you have nobody doing it, when you have nobody being the voice of reason, when you have nobody saying what I'm saying right now, don't take this stuff that serious, don't take it to the heart, because a company is not a person. And a lot of the times when we are looking at these games and trying to play these games, we act like the company itself is an individual, that, you know, why are they like this? They should be like this. It doesn't work like that. Companies have literally thousands of people in it, and those thousands of people, then there's like, you know, maybe like 10 or 15 people who make a decision in that company, and then the rest of the company has to go along with it. The VAs, the voice actors, they have to go along with whatever else that the game does. They don't have anything else to do with that. So we have to start looking at stuff like that. You can't just bully. You can't go on to like whatever video games, Reddit or Twitter, and start disrespecting people because you're mad at the company. You're basically mad at space, because who are you mad at? Or like, is Genshin a person? Does it have a VIP? Like, I'm not VIP. Does it have a social security number? Like, does it have an address? No, it's just a thing. It's not real. And that's the problem right now with Gacha, is that there's too much of that going on, and that ruins it for everybody. And it's going to get to the point where it gets so toxic that it's going to have governmental intervention, which is what's happening with China. And everybody is pissed off at China, but part of the reason that that's happening, and I kind of don't blame them in certain instances, is because you have crazy ass people going to businesses trying to blow it up. That's when government starts to say, hey, okay, like, what the hell? They actually have a right in that sense to do stuff like that. Whether we agree with it or not, whether they're going too far with the communism and trying to go after anybody effeminate or like any type of a boy who looks like a girl, that's too far. Like, China, you're tripping. Like that, you ain't supposed to be doing stuff like that. Let people live their life. You don't need to tell you, like, it doesn't matter what they're doing in the bedroom. Calm down. If they're gonna be gay, let them be gay. Like, why you gotta go try to stop people from being gay? Why you gotta go stop men from being effeminate? Like, that is too far. That is way too far. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let people live their life. That's me talking to China. Not like they care, but I do know Chinese people and Chinese officials look at my channel because I've been warned a few times about helping people make Chinese IDs, which is part of the reason Billy works with me so well, because we're doing it the proper way. And hats off to Billy. And as a matter of fact, hats off to Tap, because Tap is following suit with Billy. You're going to notice them in my Discord right now. Official Tap is in my Discord right now, and they're going to be working with you guys. I don't really have anything to do with that. I just Tap's in my Discord, and they're working on things right now to help people play foreign games. That's all on Tap right now. Like I said, I'm just facilitating it and allowing it to be in my Discord because I think that's an excellent idea, and hats off to them that they want to do that. So you're going to see more of Tap, working with the community and trying to get you guys to be able to play foreign games, so you don't have to worry about all of the whole, like, I need a Chinese ID, like, what's going on? I can't play this game. Like, you're not going to have to really worry about that much in the future, because that's being worked on. And, just a heads up. And you're going to see that they'll be making posts in my Discord and all that type of stuff. So we'll see how that works. But it's an excellent idea. The same thing goes to Billy. I'm going to be working with them with something else, something similar. But that's coming in the future right now. But what I can say is I'm going to be working with them and an anime and manga sort of thing. I can't say what it is right now, but you're going to see anime and manga on the channel, officially sponsored. Going to be pretty lit. I am very happy to be involved in all of that. And we'll see how that goes too, because that's more of a sponsored thing, but I'm kind of confused on what I need to do, and they haven't responded to me yet, but I'm pretty happy with that because I am very much an anime and manga type of guy. So yeah. And I think we're at the end of everything. I just kind of wanted to be personal with you guys. This is not even off a script. This is just me talking, like, just watching stuff. Like, I don't know kind of what to do about things other than get large enough that people have to follow me, and that's my purpose right now. And not follow me for like, oh my god, he's the man, or he's some kind of type of Gacha king or something like that. What I want to have happen is that I get large enough that I influence so much that I influence that toxic part of the community that they can't influence me, and that I counteract that. That when I say stuff like this, that people say, you know what, Scion is on the up and up, he's being positive out here, maybe we should all try to be positive like that. Because when I do stuff like that, other content creators copy. They copy me now, whether they want to admit it or not, but everybody knows they do. Everyone knows they watch me. And so, like, I want to be large enough, and it's actually getting towards that, because we're getting a lot of subs and a lot of views now, and I want to be the one to stop that BS. I don't know if I can do anything about Genshin, because it's gotten so far out of control, and I would have to actually focus on Genshin, which I don't, to kind of counteract that. I am going to be streaming Genshin more in the future, and you know, just playing, just having fun. But I don't know if I can get large enough to stop it. So it's gonna have to take the larger Genshin people to actually care, which good luck with that, because the largest ones is just like crazy. I don't know what the hell they're doing. So good luck, Genshin community. Y'all might just get stuck being called the toxic community forever until somebody comes along that actually counteracts that. But I don't know. We'll see. I would like to fix that because I love Genshin and I don't want it to be ruined by really bad creators. But it looks like that is kind of like what's happening right now. And me saying it, hopefully it'll counteract stuff now. Me saying it. And hopefully now people start looking at that and say, you know what, this is the reason why this is happening. Hey, why don't y'all stop being morons and stop being crazy and coming out, actually play the freaking game. That's another thing, because a lot of the people who are very popular Genshin don't even actually play the effing game and just come out and yell and summon and then go away after 8 minutes. Like, I don't understand how that gets 100,000 views. That shit pisses me off, to be honest, as a content creator. Like, and that is literally what, 50 to 70%. Not even just Genshin. That's like almost like all a gacha games. That's literally all they do. They don't even play the game. I don't understand how y'all let people get away with that. They don't even play the game. You come into looking at their videos and you, the community, I'm talking to the community right now, y'all be like level 100 and the popular person who's actually doing videos on the game is level 70. Talking about, look at my tier list. Bitch, what tier list are you doing? You ain't even at max level. Shut up. Y'all let that slide though. Look at every single gacha game and look at the people who are majorly popular. Every single gacha game, there is creators like that, and they're usually always the top ones. That is BS. That is absolute garbage, and that's one of the major things that needs to change in gacha. And I'm not saying watch me because I don't cover every single gacha game, but I'm saying the people who put in work should be the ones who get the 100,000 views. The people who show you how to properly beat a fight should be the ones who get the 100,000 views. The people who actually play casual to free to play and still just as strong as the whales are the ones who should be getting the most views. Not the people who come in and flip the freak out because they got a damn summon, jump off and start doing all these types of effects on the damn screen for 8 minutes and spend like $1,000 of your money that you probably donated to them, by the way. And no, that is not like what? No, come on, community, please community, please do better than that. I'm talking about with every gacha game. Please do better than that. Make these people actually do something. Make them actually play the game and entertain you properly and not be that BS, because that is absolute nonsense. But you know, like I said, this is Sunday conversation, and I just wanted to be real with you guys. This is, like I said, this is not about I don't like to do this type of stuff on actual official videos, like, you know, like reviewing and stuff like that, even though sometimes it leaks through. But I just wanted to come in and talk about this stuff today because it's super annoying, and I think that the history of gacha deserves a little bit better than what's going on right now. And hopefully, like I said, me saying this stuff, it'll get better. So I will catch you guys next video. I hope you enjoy this. We're going to be doing more Sunday conversations in the future, but this is me going back to it because this used to be a very popular type of thing on my channel, and I think we got to run it back again. So I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.